Stop making these Blu-ray collecting mistakes, people. I make them, so don't make them yourselves. Starting off, we've got some Blu-ray collecting mistakes that you're making that I want you to stop because I want to save you money. We all want to save money. We all want to have more in our collections. So if you save money, you can buy more movies. That's the thing. That's the equation that we all need to remember. Number one here, I've gone through tons of these videos. And the number one thing that you can do to save money is setting a budget. If you set a budget of a monthly, however much you make, some people make more than others, some people make less. But if you set a budget, one, you'll end up saving money because you go, okay, I spent $150 this month on Blu-rays. Got to cut it off. You got to cut it off at a certain point. And it's sort of fun that way because it helps you find those things and you go, well, I can find this for $5. Maybe if I'll hunt a little more on eBay, I can get this and fit it into the budget for the month. And so it adds this makes it sort of like a game. And so if collecting is boring to you at this point, or it's something that isn't driving you, or you don't have the fire, sometimes you've got to reignite that fire, and setting a budget might actually do that. Speaking of a budget, if you're buying movies and you love buying movies, I love buying movies. I love going to Target or Best Buy or local stores or Amoeba Music here in Los Angeles or just online in general. But there's one thing that can happen if you buy movies right when they come out. And you can get Blu-rays and 4Ks. 4Ks are obviously a little more expensive right when they come out. They're usually between $25 and $30 or however much you're paying. Blu-rays are $20 to $25, depending on where you're buying it, what edition you're buying, Steelbook, whatever, collector's edition. But if you're just going after standard edition stuff, you might end up paying way more when stuff goes on sale. Stuff always goes on sale. There's always sales. It's not just Vinegar Syndrome and Scream Factory that are doing sales. Amazon has them, Target has them, Best Buy has them, everywhere has them. So if you're looking for these and you don't want to buy stuff immediately, because why should you buy stuff immediately? If you've already seen the movie in theaters, you could probably wait. Unless it's something you really want, then you go ahead and buy it. But something like The Suicide Squad, I loved this movie. This was one of my favorite movies of 2021. And I didn't buy the Blu-ray immediately. I just didn't. This one didn't cross my mind to buy it. It came out at a weird time and I didn't grab it. But you could have paid, $25, $30 maybe, whatever, for this Blu-ray. I got it for $12. And that comes with the slipcover here. That is a stupid sticker on it. But, you can get the slips for these. It's not like you need to get them or whatever. And, I bought this used, so I don't know if this digital code is good. But if you want to go try it out, go try it out. I don't know. I didn't try to get it. So, but you can get stuff like this. And you get the DVD, you get the Blu-ray, whatever. And so you'll end up saving yourself, for the price of two, for the price of one, I can get two of these. Same thing here. I will go to Amoeba Music all the time. I go to various record stores that sell Blu-rays. And you can get something like Thor Ragnarok, which is a great movie, with the slipcover. Lenticular slipcover, too, or nice, I don't know if that's lenticular or not, but you can see the little cool-looking, I don't know, shiny stuff. It comes with a slipcover. Everybody loves slipcovers, even though I've said in this video series before, don't freak out if you don't get the slipcover, especially for standard edition stuff like this. But then, you get the Blu-ray, you get the DVD, you get a digital code. I don't know if the digital code for this one got taken as well, but, we'll put that on screen for everybody here too. So if you want to try your luck, go for it. I didn't claim it, so there you go. But you get this stuff, and you don't have to pay full price for it right when it comes out. Of course, if you don't want it. If you want it immediately, go for it. But I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just trying to give you some tips here. I've done this before when I was talking about, buying 2 copies of things. I own 2 copies of the movie Pieces because I bought a super special edition. I was like, this is amazing. And then I realized I have the Arrow Video version behind me. Is not keeping track of your collection. There are so many apps now that you can get where you can keep track of your collection. You can scan stuff. I use one where it scans the barcodes and puts it on there immediately. If I'm out buying stuff and I go, do I have this? I can't remember. I'll just look at the app. And you can also use it to watch movies. You can make lists on there if you want to watch stuff. There's plenty of stuff behind me that I haven't watched yet. You can make a list, shake it, and it'll give you a random movie and spit it out, and you can watch it for that night. So you can get through your backlog as well. So keeping track of stuff is really great. Some of them might give you prices even, so you can have a price total to your collection. Not that I care about the monetary value of all this. I'm doing this for me. This is my library behind me and on this chair in front of me. as soon as I get a second shelf here. Keeping track of your collection will help you in the long run because you won't end up buying doubles. You'll be like, hey, I have the standard edition, I want to get the special edition. Well, I can get rid of that standard edition, sell it, recoup some of that value, and then boom, you're good. You're saving money on your Blu-ray collection. You're keeping it alive and getting more movies at the same time. What a better deal than that. This one is a big one, and it's on YouTube. You're here watching my video right now. Thanks for watching, by the way, all the people out there. But you're watching my video. I'm only one opinion on something. If I say I don't like a movie or I don't want, I wouldn't recommend it, someone else might. Get multiple opinions, subscribe to multiple channels. There are plenty of channels out there, not just the big ones. There are small ones. There's my channel. There's Films at Home, who I trust. There's Zaran Isaac, who is the YouTube godfather of all this stuff. There's plenty of people out there that have differing opinions, and you want to get differing opinions because you don't want to just have the same ones over and over again, and then you sort of just get homogenized. You want to have, hey, I might love Thor Ragnarok. Some other people might hate this movie, but you want to get something in between. Picture quality varies, but depending on the TV, stuff like that. Maybe somebody doesn't like a mono mix for a Blu-ray and then someone else does. Get plenty of differing opinions because it just helps you save money in the end, because you might go, this guy said it was really good. These two other people said, it's probably not as good. Maybe I'll not buy it or wait until whatever. So getting a bunch of different opinions on stuff will really help you out in the long run because it'll make you more informed, and being more informed means you make better decisions. Better decisions means saving money. Saving money means more movies. That's what it is, folks. The fifth tip we have here today is being afraid of standard editions. And I know what this sounds like, me going, haha, look at me, I've got my special edition of RoboCop and you don't. The first print of Arrow stuff looks like this. It has a nice box, it has a book and everything, but when it comes out and if you don't really care about the book and you just want the movie, you know what the standard edition looks like? I'm trying to get it out of this box right now. It doesn't want to come out. It's really fun. Wow, this really won't come out. There we go. RoboCop stuck in there. You know what the standard edition looks like? It looks like this. It looks exactly the same. You get the movie. You get all the special features. The only thing about Arrow special editions that are special are the box, the J-card, and the booklet, and maybe a poster. Now, if you really love the movie, like The Thing, you love The Thing, you can get the special edition of The Thing. You can pay out the butt for it, and it's great. It looks awesome. You can cherish it, whatever, love it forever. If you're like someone else and you like the movie Demons, but you don't really love the movie Demons, but you want to own it, you can get the standard edition 4K. It looks exactly like this. It's got all the same stuff. Just doesn't come with this. So when you're going through, and it might be a little bit of FOMO, fear of missing out, which I hate that acronym, but if you don't really love the movie but you want to own it, or you don't love it, then just get the standard edition and you'll save yourself some money. It's not that hard to do. Finally, the sixth and the last tip for this video is not buying stuff for your own tastes. If you're just buying stuff just to buy stuff, or, oh, it's on sale, I'm just going to pick it up, that's a really empty way to collect. And I know there's people out there that want to be sort of completionists. They want to have a lot of stuff. They want to have a wide range of stuff in their collection. That's great. That doesn't mean that that it fits your tastes, though. I love animation. I love superhero stuff. I get a lot of stuff from work, so I didn't pay for these, but somebody else might. And I don't really care for Superman animated stuff besides the animated series from the 90s, because that's what I wanted. The 40s animation, some of it's good, some of it's whatever. It's not really for me. And so if I wanted to be a completionist, I could buy this, and it might not be my thing. Maybe it'll be my thing after I watch it, but it might not be my thing. It's probably not my thing. So, buying this is just kind of a thing, and it goes on the shelf, and then it looks nice, and I never watch it. Or something like 80 for Brady. I'm sure this movie's great. Not my thing. It just isn't. So, buying just to buy, to collect, to accumulate, it doesn't really work. And it ends up costing you a lot of money in the end of the day, because you're just buying stuff to, consume or whatever. If you want to have a gigantic collection of 20,000 movies, be my guest. But that's going to be pretty expensive. It's going to be pretty pricey. You're going to feel a little empty. In other collecting worlds, I wanted to collect all of the original Xbox games. There's like 950 of them. And then I realized I don't care about 200 or 750 of these games or whatever. I'm just not going to do that anymore, and I'm going to sell all the expensive games that I have, which I'm in the process of doing. You might get to that point with your collection where you're going to go, I have too much crap. And so you need to pare it down. Cut that off before you get to that point by going, is this going to fit my taste? Am I going to enjoy this? And if you think like that and you think a bit harder about the stuff that you're buying, it goes through all of these tips. You're going to go through the budget, you're going to go through all of it, and you're going to really end up in a place as a collector and as somebody who loves movies and loves Blu-rays and 4Ks and VHS and DVD and Laserdisc and whatever else. You're going to have a collection that you're going to be proud of, that you're going to want to display, and that you're going to want other people to see, and you're going to want to, love it. So that's going through all these tips and cutting off some of these habits that people build up is going to end up saving you a lot of money in the long run. So if you like more tips like this, check out this video and you'll get to go through some of the earlier tips that I've been through about stuff that you should stop doing as a collector to save money.